Are you listening? Are you really listening? One of the skills that all leaders, and that means you, that means everybody, need to do is become more effective listeners. And that includes active listening skills, and these involve focusing on understanding and responding to the speaker in a conversation. I found that these skills are great for at home and at work. It goes beyond simply hearing the words, but it means actually paying attention to the person and actually being engaged in the conversation, active listening. Effective listening helps build stronger connections, improves mutual understanding, and fosters effective communication. And I have 12 ways here that can help you to become a more effective listener. Number 1, give your full attention. Be fully present in the conversation. And that means eliminating distractions and maintaining your focus on the speaker. Show that you're engaged and interested in what they're saying. Number 2, maintain eye contact with the person that you're listening to. This keeps your mind from wandering, and it communicates to the person that they have your full attention. Refrain from rolling your eyes in disgust or closing your eyes when they seem passive or aggressive, or looking up over their head or looking down at their shoes while they're talking. You want to maintain that eye contact and avoid interrupting them. Allow the person that you're listening to share their thoughts without being interrupted. It's really easy to interrupt someone, and I know at times I've had a bad habit of doing that myself, and it's just a matter of maybe biting your lip a little bit, no pun intended, but also just to stay focused on them. Let them finish what they're saying. And don't engage in other activities while you're listening to someone like, oh yeah, right, I see that happen all the time where people are so focused on maybe their phone or something that they're reading that they aren't actually paying attention to the person that they're talking to. And if you've ever had that happen to you, how do you feel? So the other thing is, number 5, listen for feelings. And what I mean by that are, what are the person's emotions? For example, when you have somebody that makes a statement, you may sound, it seems like, or it sounds like you're feeling disappointed because I forgot. This gives the person the chance to clarify their feelings. In fact, at other times, what I do in this situation is I may repeat just one word. They may say, well, I'm upset because, I may just say, upset. It allows them to go deeper and express that feeling and tell you what they're actually feeling. Number 6 is observe body language. So if they have clenched fists, or if you can see that they're scowling or maybe crying, they're upset, just be aware of that body language that the person has, and gives you an idea what they're really thinking, what they're feeling. And also use nonverbal cues. Number 7, you can do that by nodding your head. You can maintain an open posture and not be sitting like this. You can, where you're in a closed posture, but use those nonverbal clues as well. And also notice those nonverbal clues in the other person and see how they might be responding. Number 8, ask reflective questions. Ask open-ended questions to delve deeper into the conversation. And don't ask yes or no questions unless you just want a yes or no answer. You can get a lot more information by asking open-ended questions. In fact, go 3 to 5 questions deep in open-ended questions on things that you want to learn. Number 9, express understanding. The person needs to know that they've been heard and they've been understood. Many times you can do this by rephrasing what they've said. If they say something, you can just say, I heard you say this. And that way it gives them the opportunity to see that you're actually actively listening to them. Number 10, ask if there's anything you can do that might be helpful. Notice that you're asking, you're not telling them something. Many times what we tend to do is give advice when advice isn't what they're looking for. They're just looking to be understood and heard. Number 11, manage your response. Be aware that you have your own biases and you have your own preconceptions of what they're maybe talking about. So what you want to do is have an open mind and be open to a different viewpoint if their viewpoint is different than ours. In today's society, it doesn't seem like people want to listen to other people's viewpoints if it differs from theirs, but it's really important when you're listening, and it's a great skill to develop, is to have an open viewpoint. I know with people with high core values and high belief strength, they tend to have a hard time with this one. Number 12, seek feedback. Ask others about your listening skills, about how well you listen, or things that you could potentially improve upon. And remember that developing your listening skills and being effective at listening takes practice. By consistently applying those 12 techniques that I've given you, you can enhance your ability to understand others, build relationships, and improve your communication effectiveness.